Hello, my beautiful people. I hope everybody's doing good. I am so happy and excited that you are here. I am very proud of you for joining and for always supporting, whether you are present in the call or you listen to the replay. I thank you and I appreciate you. So today we are going to talk we're going to talk about envision your next level. Actually, I'm going to try and share my screen. Give me one moment because I did do a presentation and I would like to share that. Okay, here we are. And now let's move me out of there. Okay, here we go. I'm excited. I'm excited because I have not done a presentation in a very, very, very long time. So, as I was saying, I hope that you can see my screen. And this week's empowerment midweek call is about envisioning your next level. Think bigger and set your next bold goals. I know we all are hurting a little bit, trying to learn how to set goals and how to uh, be able to achieve them. And I think that one of the things that we have that we are having an issue with is just trying to focus and trying to make that a priority. We're human. It is okay. Sadly, there is so many things going on in the world today that it's just the way it is. So, why, and I think that we're going to go into vision. I think that goals are slash vision. If we don't have vision of our goals, um, it's a little bit difficult to like kind of like go towards that route. So why vision matters. The clearer your vision, the more powerful your direction. So you have to put in your mind and set that goal until it's happening. This is where I place myself. And when I'm saying you, I'm learning with myself as well, because sometimes I do have problems seeing what I want and like actually putting me in that spot. So vision is the GPS of your life. Without it, you drift. Without it, with it, you have direction. So think of your vision as your GPS. There are places that nowadays it's so weird. Before we used to have a map and it used to be crazy having to like have a map and drive at the same time. Now we have GPS. So we have to think of our vision like our GPS. So we could go towards that direction. Um, so let's activate the next level clarity. Okay. So again, I'm so honored to spend this time with you again, whether you're watching now or you're watching the replay. This is your safe space to grow and to reflect and to rise. And this is why, to me, talking about our vision and talking about where we want to go matters. It matters a lot. So let's take a moment before we keep going with the visions. Let's take a moment and close our eyes and take a deep breath and just say it in your heart. I am open to what's possible. I am ready for the next level. You can say it under your breath. I know sometimes it feels a little awkward to just sit there and take a deep breath. But when you take a deep breath, and I always advise people, you know, okay, so we take a deep breath. Not everybody knows how to breathe. And I tell you what, when I started PT a few years ago was when I finally learned how to breathe. Because sometimes we breathe and we keep our that breath in our lungs. No, you have to bring that breath to your belly. This so your whole body takes the benefit uses the benefits of it. So you breathe and you have to make sure, and if you could practice this at night when you go to bed tonight, put a book in your belly And this is what they did to me on PT. And I had to see the book going up and down. When you inhale, make sure that your belly goes up. And then when you breathe out, make sure your belly goes in. Because if not, your body is not taking in all that oxygen. So, and we need all that oxygen to move all over our bodies, especially our brain. So, I mean, that's a different method, but that's the reason why sometimes if you yawn a lot, they say, and I did read a research on this, that when you yawn a lot, that means that you're not getting enough oxygen into your brain. So it is very important to know how to breathe. So again, when you breathe in, make sure that your belly goes out and then breathe out. But when you are trying to meditate and you take that deep breath, picture and as you start breathing in, picture that air going into your body. Just picture it because you can. And let it go all the way to your toes. And then let that, when you breathe out, so it's easier to do the 1, 2, 3, 4. And it will relax you. It will relax you and it will help you meditate. It will help you go into the next level. It will help you get your thoughts together and kind of like put aside everything else that you want aside for the moment. So if throughout the day you feel that you're all over the place, try that exercise. Trust me, try it. If you didn't try it right now, when you get a chance, give it a try and then get back to me and tell me or put it in the comments when I post this. So tonight is all about envisioning your next level, that bold, abundant version of you who is already living the life you're working towards. Because we have to envision that, don't forget. Okay. The power of vision. Again, vision is that GPS that for your life. Without it, you drift. With it, you direct. So the clearer the vision, the more powerful your decision becomes. When you know where you're going, you stop wasting time on things that don't align. You stop saying yes to what doesn't fit for your future. And I think that's very, very important. Yes, sometimes we say yes to everything. So it is important for us to just like learn how to say no because that doesn't align with our goals. It does not align with our future where we want to be. It could stop us from being that legacy that we want to be for our loved ones. So, but here's the secret. Your next level won't come from playing it safe. So, or shrinking your dreams to fit your current situation. It will only come from stretching beyond what feels comfortable. So, playing it safe. Your next level won't come from small things. Growth begins where your comfort ends. Dare to stretch. It's okay. Sometimes we're mortified to go that extra mile. I know. I get it. I'm there sometimes, a lot of times. This is a new thing for me. I mean, I've been doing it for a couple of years. The legacy, having the community, my own, it's been a little bit, you know, um, I was scared. I didn't even know what I had to offer, but here I am. A lot of times I get no one in my calls, but it's okay. I'm not saying that to pull pity or for anything. It's okay because I am learning. I am training myself to be able to speak. And sometimes that these are things that I like to talk about, and here I am talking about it. So whether it's to one person, 10, 15, 17 people, or it's just me. And hopefully I could pull someone to watch it and it could change that person's life because that's what I want. I want to change lives. So in order for that to happen, I can't play it small. I have to stretch beyond that comfortable feeling. It's okay to feel uncomfortable. That's the only way that you could make things happen. So, um, growth never happens in the comfort zone. Your boldest, most magnetic self lives just outside of your fear. So, it's okay to feel that fear. It's okay to go a little bit beyond that. This way, you could become that person that you want to be. This is positive. It's not something negative. We're trying to do good for others. We're trying to do good for us. I mean, I feel good talking about these things. I know my gift. I know the gift that I have. And for a long time, not everybody, I feel everyone has a gift. We all came to this world with a gift. We just don't know how to search for it. And the only way you're going to search for that is going into your heart and knowing who you are, study who you are, and talk to people. You will realize what your gift is as you communicate with others. I did. I did, and it was incredible. It was an amazing feeling to know that I could change people's life with the gift that I was given. And and you will live better. You will live better, and not only that, you will become like the happiest person because it's just a good, chilly, white feeling, if that makes any sense. But if you know your gift, it does make sense to you. You know what I'm talking about. So we have to stop playing it small. Okay. So it is a moment to ask yourself, am I dreaming safe or am I dreaming bold? Am I building base or where I am? Am I building base on where I am or base on where I want to be? Remember, the world doesn't need a smaller version of you. It needs fully activated, purpose driven, next level you. So you have to kind of press yourself a little bit to become that you that you have in here, that you have in here, in your brain, in your mind, back here. It's here. You just have to let that person out. And if you're in this program, if you're in the legacy, yes, I know and you know that we all go in there for to make an income, to generate an income for us, for our family, to stop working so much. But those that have been there for a long time, that have been hanging on and have not disconnected are those that are there for this, for that heart, for that mentoring and that warm feeling that we get from a community. So, um, meet yourself, give yourself some time, some you time, so you could get there. And you will. Sometimes we rush, okay, we gotta make money, we gotta make money. Okay, well, first of all, you got it. I know we all need money. We all need an income. But if you work in something that you like, um, if you work in your passion, life becomes a lot easier and life becomes a lot more happier. So let's do a bold goal exercise. Say that fast. I can't. Um, let's take 5 minutes to do something deep. Envisioning work. Grab a journal, or notes, on your phone, like an app or something. I'll guide you through this. So picture yourself 90 days from now. What have you achieved? What does life look like to you? 90 days from now, what have you achieved? 90 days is a long time. It's enough time to change. I mean, right now we have a 90-day run in the legacy. And our mentor uses 90 days because 90 days is enough time to make that change. After you go past that 22nd day, it should be habit. It should be that just automatically. So where do you see yourself in 90 days from now? What does it look like? You could write it down, but also if you want to put it somewhere that you could look at this every morning and say to yourself, oh, there I am. And just picture yourself. If it's home with your little ones because you are making the money that you need, picture that every morning. Make that your bold goal, but also manifest it. Put it in your heart and in your mind that this could happen. And it will. It will. Um, just a short story. Uh, it's been about a year and a half that I said, actually, as I started the mastermind, and I did my one-on-one with Michelle. This was in November of last year. And I told Michelle, I said, well, my plan is to be done with my 9 to 5 before my next birthday. That was in December, actually. It was a month after I started the mastermind. And she's like, oh, okay. So when is your birthday? And I said, it's in July, same month as her. Oh, okay. So she's like, okay, so this is what you have to do because that means you have 6 months. You have less than 6 months. And I'm like, oh, that's true. So I said to myself, I doubt it. I'm like, wow, I really, really want to do this, but is it really going to happen? And I was like, okay, well, let's just try. So she gave me a few pointers. This is what you have to do. You have to go live. Ugh, I don't listen. I sometimes have a problem being coachable. I'm embarrassed to say that. But I think is no, but I know that for a long time, like I'm sure a lot of us do, we see this as an option. Okay, well, I'm getting money anyway. But anyway, to where I was. So I manifested, okay, I'm going to be done by my birthday. I'm going to be done by my birthday. My birthday came up and I was not able to stop working because I had some doctor appointments to attend to and I needed those benefits. And that was July, August, I couldn't do it. September came along and guess what happened? I got laid off. And I'm like, but then I was talking to one of the ladies in one of the communities that I attend to, and they were all like, "Oh my God, that's so good!" And I'm like, "How is that good?" Well, you said you were going to do it, and look at this. And I was like, "Oh my God, it is true." I didn't manifested this a long time ago. And because I was really meaning it. No, I'm done working by my birthday. I even told my husband, I said, well, yeah, I'm staying home in July. I even didn't, I started taking my vacation. This way I wouldn't leave any days behind. So I got laid off. That's what I was looking for. Should that had not happened, I wouldn't have done it. But I was manifesting that that's what I wanted to do. Bam, there it is. So every morning, do you see yourself where you want to be? Always never have a doubt. Always bring your thoughts there. Have no doubt of your manifestations because a lot of us don't know how to manifest. And when we manifest, that's actually takes a little bit of practice to learn that. It's like not everyone knows how to meditate. So we need to practice how to meditate. Breathing. Not everybody knows how to breathe. We just breathe in a rush. Relax. Breathe the right way so your whole body can take the benefit of it. So, okay, now go 1 year into the future. You're living your dream life. Where are you? Who's around you? What are you celebrating? So, see if you see yourself there. I know it's sudden, you didn't plan this, but where are you? Who's around you in 1 year from now? Are you going to be where you are right now? Let's just turn it, flip it around a little bit. Are you sitting where you want to sit? So think of one bold goal could move you closer to that version of yourself. What's the one thing that you could do that could bring you closer to that person that you want to be? Where is it that you have to make the change? Sometimes it's not even a physical change. Sometimes it's all here. It's all in our mind. It's mindset. Because when we say, you know what, this is what I'm going to do, if you don't put faith on yourself, it just is a little bit difficult to do. So 90-day and 1 year vision. Who are you becoming? What does your life look like? What are you celebrating? If you want to take a screenshot of this, please do. And add, put a visual of that road, of that path that you see yourself in. Like put in your mind a road, like physical road. And that's over there is where you want to be. Over there. You're going to walk from here to over there. There's water out there. But what's going to take me over there? What's stopping me from getting over there? Figure it out. I have kayaks, I have a boat that could get me there. There's work. I have to put it in the water. If I take the boat, I have to gas it up and do what I have to do, put it in the water, and then get over there. There's a little bit of work, but I want to get over there. So set that road, that path, and every morning think of you being over there, not where you are right now. If you want change, you have to make change. So write it down. My next bold goal is whatever. Say it out loud. And please, I ask, share it in the comments after you watch this video. It will benefit you and it will benefit everyone. So let's talk mindset. Your bold will test you. That's the point. It will stretch you, your confidence, your routine, your comfort zone. But you won't be doing it alone. Here's our community. We rise together. We don't shrink dreams. We believe. We build believe. So declare your bold goal. Write it, say it, believe it. Let this be your declaration moment. Again, write it, say it, believe it. When you're writing it, write it slow. I am going to be a six-figure earner. Write it slow. This way, it just not only go on that paper, but it goes in your brain. Every letter that you write it intentionally. Be intentional as you write that ink, as you put that ink on that paper. Put a number. For a very long time, I wasn't seeing it. I couldn't see it. And oh yeah, I'm gonna be a millionaire. I started telling my kids, my grandchildren, I think there's gonna be a millionaire. And I was like, the only time I saw six figures in my account was when I sold my house. And I can't see that. I'm like, oh wow, I have a problem. That's a problem. Because I'm saying I'm gonna be a millionaire. How am I gonna be a millionaire if I can't be a six-figure earner? How does that even happen? So I started putting in my mind, and I'm like, you know what? I have to see what's holding me back. What do I have to shift? And one time I ended up dreaming, I don't know if it was that night. I ended up dreaming about 789,382 and 32 cents. I was like, what? 789, 732. Actually, I think I have it written down. And I was like, okay, that looks nice. So since that dream, I can now see my bank looking that healthy. And I see myself being able to do things for my kids, my grandchildren. I am grateful that my kids, they're good, but I want to spoil my grandchildren. I want to be that Alita. They call me Alita for abuelita. I want to fund, like Michelle says, it gives me it makes me emotional every time she says this. I want to fund all of their passion, whatever they're passionate about, whatever my grandchildren want to do in school, the baseball, the basketball, the football, the hockey, the cheer, and wherever they go, I want to be there. And yeah, so I do see those six figures sitting in my account because I want to be able to do that. I want to be able to be there for them. So yes, let's try and get out of that comfort zone. Um, and we are here. Don't forget, you're not doing this alone. You have me. You have everyone in this community. All you have to do is put a message, and you know what? We'll be there. It's been a little quiet in the community. I know that I was missing in action for a few days, but it was because I was in California in an affiliate show. Please don't leave me. Come back because I am here. I am here to see you grow. I need you so I could grow. We need to be here for each other. So this community, we rise together. We don't shrink dreams. We built belief. And we're here for you, and I know you're here for me. So let's try and make this happen. So also, let's do, okay, so that was the mindset check. Your bold goals will test you. That's the point. But you won't walk alone. We rise together. We build believe and not fear. So affirmations. Take a screenshot of this. This is actually, I love this. Um, I am worthy of my next level life. I release fear and embrace boldness. I was made to be extraordinary and do extraordinary things. I commit to my next bold goal, starting today, starting now. Again, take that deep breath that you need to take and just see yourself making this happen. First, you take that deep breath and watch that breath go in through your nose and make it down to your toes. And then up your toes and coming right back out. When you do that twice, then go and see yourself over there where you want to get. Try it. I would love to see you try it and coming back and telling me how it worked. This is going to be a good conversation if you come back and share. So don't forget the affirmations. I am worthy of my next level life. Whew, that life is going to be amazing. It is going to be, and I cannot wait to share mine with you and for you to share yours with me. I release fear and embrace boldness. You're entitled to it. You are a good person. You have an amazing heart. You have worked very hard. So fear is gone. I was made to be extraordinary, to do extraordinary things. I commit to my next bold goal, starting now. Okay, so let's do a community challenge. Share your bold goal in our empowerment thread under this replay, please. I am also going to add a worksheet that I have your next bold goal, and you're actually going to, let me see if I have it here. I do. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, so it's going to be your next bold goal. And let's see if I could bring this over to here. Oh, I can. Okay. So section 1, to reflect, envision, declare your affirmations. So this here. So I'm going to put this, I have it on a PDF, and I'm going to share it with you. Please go through it. You don't have to share it if you don't want to. If you do, that would be amazing. I would love it and appreciate it. Just so I could know that this is working for you, that is working for us. And not to mention, let's not forget, this is our bold movement. This is why we are all here, to change our lives. And if you have any ideas of how we could improve and how we could keep you here, what you need, how I can help you to achieve your goals. Again, this is your safe room. And if you need to set up a one-on-one, I do have that in the classroom. I have my Calendly there, so you could set a one-on-one with me and let's talk. I have a worksheet that we could do together to see where it is that you need a little bit of assistance with. So uh let's try and see. Sometimes we don't know where we need the help. Sometimes we don't know what it is that we are kind of like um yeah, where we need help. I don't want to use the word slacking on because sometimes like like it's not that we're purposely, sometimes we don't even know. So the conclusion is, remember, the world doesn't need a smaller version of you. It needs a full, activated, purpose-driven, next level you. Let's always remember that. And I want to thank you all for being here and for showing up. Don't forget, great beginnings lead to excellent outcomes. And it begins with you. It begins with me. It begins with all of us here. So I appreciate you. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for being here. This call was a little longer than usual. Normally I do 20 minutes and that's it. But I wanted to do a little presentation because I do want to get used to this. And kind of like just put a presentation on. This way you could use it if you choose to. Please let me know in the comments if you do watch the replay, if you had any set any aha moments, if there is anything that we could do together to make this happen. I need you guys in my life. I'm here for yours if you need it. So God bless you all. Have a great evening, and I will see you guys during the week, but definitely next Wednesday at 6 o'clock Eastern time.